finalists back in 1987, losing out then to Swedes Gothenburg. Could they get the result tonight, which would help pave the way for another lengthy run in Europe? From the Oval Ground in Belfast, Jackie Fullerton and Jim Creary describe the action.
Welcome back then to the Oval for this UEFA Cup game, Glentoran against Dundee United. And as the Glens look for goals this evening, Gary McCartney is the man who could supply them. With 6 in 6 games this season, he's the Irish League's top goal scorer. McCartney lines up in this side, which has a number of experienced European campaigners. Barney Bars and Billy Caskey, just 2 of those. But 4 players making their European debuts. Goalkeeper Dean Smith, fullback Conor McCaffrey, midfielder Raymond Campbell, and the striker Stephen Douglas. Well, there's Billy Caskey. He's now 34 years of age, but still got great enthusiasm for the game. He's making his 17th European appearance this evening. A well-known face in the Scottish side, of course, is Northern Ireland international Michael O'Neill, a £350,000 buy from Newcastle United in the summer. And O'Neill is just one of 8 internationals in this United team. Striker Patalainen, he plays for Finland. And there are 6 full Scottish internationals, with the fullback and captain this evening, Maurice Malpas, the only one currently in Andy Roxburgh's World Cup squad. Dave Derry, the man on your picture there, wearing the number 6 shirt tonight. And he is making his 71st European appearance, a Scottish record. He's also got 35 caps for Scotland, and that's a club record at Dundee United. And Dundee United set this UEFA Cup tie underway. Dundee United in the familiar tangerine shirts, playing from right to left. Glentoran in the green, black and red, as always. That's Bowman. First touch for Michael O'Neill. Gallagher heads for the byline, but a good tackle by young Conor McCaffrey. Good crowd building up here at the Oval. Both sides, they like to attack, so the 90 minutes promises much. It's Paul Haggerty up there, and the first corner of the game goes to Dundee United. Paul Haggerty in the picture, and that's Dave Bowman who will take the kick. Goes Patalainen, off the bar. Great effort by the big Finnish striker. The corner in from Bowman. There's Patalainen, powerful header. And Dean Smith relieved to grab that ball. Malpass losing out to Jameson. Looks for Douglas. Good ball. McCartney! Good effort from the big striker. But it was straight at that man, Billy Thompson. 6 goals in 6 games McCartney has got. Here's the replay. Good ball from Douglas, but the header straight at Thompson. Free kick given to Glentoran. Young McCaffrey again to take it. The 19-year-old making his European debut. Here's McCartney. Jameson just couldn't control it, and he was onside. Hooked away by McCreary. On by McCartney. Back up in there by Haggerty. Head tennis at the moment. Van der Hoorn tries his luck. He likes to shoot, this fella, and he's won a corner. It must have taken a touch on the way through. Beats McCreary, doesn't think about it, has the shot, and it's obviously got a touch. Corner kick to United. There's the goal mouth that Kevin Gallagher will be aiming at. It's away. It's in. It's 1-0. And that is the 18-year-old Alex Cleland. The corner from Gallagher, partially cleared. He didn't wait. A goal for Cleland and United. So what a night for the young man. Billy McCulloch there. Pensive look. Good running from Gallagher. Still Gallagher. Tries the lob. But he could have looked up. Kevin Gallagher. He had Patalainen and Michael O'Neill in the middle. But the Glentoran fans still in good voice here, and obviously very pleased with their team's performance so far. Campbell. Real little terrier in midfield is Raymond Campbell. I must say I've been very impressed with a couple of games I've seen him play. We've now played just over a minute of injury time. It's Van der Hoorn. And there goes the whistle to bring to an end the first half. An eventful 45 minutes it was. Plenty of chances at either end. The only chance converted, though, by that young man there, 18-year-old fullback Alec Cleland. His goal in the 32nd minute has put Dundee United 1-up in this UEFA Cup tie. The second half still to come then. But we'll take a break now. The half-time score at the Oval, Glentoran 0, Dundee United 1. Join us again in a couple of minutes. Back then to the Oval for the second half of this UEFA Cup game. Glentoran 0, Dundee United 1. The only goal of the game so far coming in the 32nd minute. The young fullback, there he is, Alex Cleland, the man getting that goal. Kasky finds Jameson. But that's Patalainen. Big, strong fella is Patalainen. Michael O'Neill coming way, way back. Neri. McAnally. And again, Malpass is free. He likes to get forward, Malpass. It's Gallagher. Forced to go back to Neri. Van der Hoorn. Lining up the shot, is he? He's got the 1-2. But the shot just didn't happen for him. Good play, though, from the Yugoslav. Jim, nice move.
Was indeed. Great 1-2 here. Good shot, but just past the post.
Substitute Peter Hines coming on, number 12, and it's Michael O'Neill, the man coming off. So a striker being replaced by a striker. Peter Hines, in fact, signed in the summer from a Japanese club. And Robert Craig, I would say, might be on the pitch the next stoppage. McAnally with the throw. Malpass, lovely turn. Hines! But just over the bar, and it got a touch. It's a corner kick to Dundee United. But more danger there from Dundee United.
Great turn by Malpass. I think it was Terry Moore got the touch to head it out over the bar for the corner.
Yes, indeed, good play by the Glentoran skipper, Moore. But Dundee United with the corner. And Patalainen, what did I do, he says. I think he was pushing. So George Neal, number 12, also going on. A double substitution by Glentoran. Tommy Jackson feels he has to make the move.
Stephen Douglas looks as though he's coming off number 11.
fact, it's John Devine and Stephen Douglas. Raymond Campbell come over. I wondered if he was coming off. So Devine and Douglas off, Neil and Craig on. I think Tommy Jackson had to do something, didn't he?
Yeah, I think he did. I think the spark is going out of the game a little bit. Dundee obviously happy enough with their 1-0 lead. Maybe we'll get something from Jamison now.
It's Kasky. First run for Neil. McCartney, Jamieson in space, the chance, one each. The move has paid off. And just look at that. Delight for the Glentoran supporters. The double substitution. Jamieson moved into the middle and has paid off immediately. Good play from McCartney and good finishing from Johnny Jamieson. A happy bench. Smile there from Billy McCulloch. We were right, he says, to make the double change. Glentoran, of course, they still have to be cautious, Jim. They can't push forward with gay abandon.
This is correct, yeah.
Kasky finds McCartney. George Neal, the former sprinter, gets there. Good ball, McCartney. Just wouldn't fall for him. McCreary. But good pressure from Glentoran. Unlucky with the finish was Ron McCreary. Patalainen finds Gallagher. He's got pace, this fella. Gallagher, good ball. McAnally, it's 2-1. Jim McAnally. The Glens pulled over to the right. McAnally free, and he tucked it away. Jim McLean out of the box. That was Gallagher going into the box. Good ball. McAnally all on his own, and he finished it. Bars. The up and under. McCartney goes in. Terry Moore. Another up and under. And trouble. But not in the end for Thompson. Terry Moore still pushing forward. 6 minutes left, and Dundee United are making a substitution. Number 14 is Hamish French, a midfielder. And coming off is the striker, the Finnish international, Patalainen. So, Jim, perhaps a sign that Jim McLean is consolidating in midfield.
Yes, I would think he'd be probably happy enough now, Jackie, with a 2-1 win. I think the Glen's best chance is to push people forward and look for set pieces like they have now.
Yes, the free kick. Barney Bars to plant it forward. That's Hegarty. The long ball forward by Gallagher. McCaffrey. He's had a great European debut, that youngster, Jim.
He's done really well. Jackie came into the side, as you know, last season. I think he's only played about 13 games for the first team, but he looks to have a great future in the game.
This, in fact, is his 12th first-team game. His dad was Jerry McCaffrey, of course, who played here at Glentoran and at Distillery, and he could play a bit. Oh, a mistake perhaps by the youngster Hines. 3-1. Up go the arms of the United fans. But a tremendous strike. He's happy. You don't see Jim McLean smiling too often. We were just talking about Connor. It bounced off him. Fell kindly for Hines. Well, he buried it, didn't he? And really, I think Glentoran a bit unfortunate there, Jim.
I think Connor was very unfortunate. It was a case of he just couldn't get out of the way. And the ball fell kindly for the forward.
It certainly did, but all credit to Hines. We have to say it. He took the chance and took it well. And the bad blow for the Glens with just 4 minutes left. Are they in more trouble here, Cleland? But Barney Bars did well. Dave Bowman, he's in no hurry, the referee, saying, come on. So he does. Here's Hines again with the header. Gallagher, brilliantly stopped by Dean Smith. Bowman, and again. And still it isn't cleared. Great goalkeeping from Dean Smith.
Cross comes in, I think it's Hines gets his head, and then Gallagher, and a great stop by Smith. And again.
Some of the Glentoran fans making their way out of the ground tonight, but they've seen a good battling European performance from their team. We're now in injury time. Gallagher. Throw-in goes to United. Referee Burge having a look at his watch. Cleland looks for the cross, and Hines! Good save! And my goodness, the rebound inches past that post. That big fella can't believe it. Almost a fourth for United. Cleland with the cross. There's the header. Off Smith, off Hines, and past the post. George Neal. But that was Van der Hoorn in the way. And there it is. This UEFA Cup tie is over. It certainly was eventful. Only one goal in the first half. It came from Alec Cleland. Johnny Jameson equalised in 68 minutes. That man in your picture, Jim McNally, put Dundee United back in front in the 72nd minute. And then 4 minutes from the end, the substitute, Peter Hines, made it 3-1. But a rousing reception here for both teams from the fans. There's Peter Hines in the background, the man who got the third goal.
Well, Billy, another solid United performance in Europe. How would you assess it?
Yes, I think United will be very pleased with tonight's performance. Gone are the days when you can go to Ireland and just run up a cricket score. I think Glentoran have tried to make it a typical British Cup tie, and United have got it right on the night. Possibly late on, when Glentoran have tired, they may have taken a few more of their chances, but I think they'll be quite delighted.
Glentoran, of course, equalised, Billy, and for a moment, you know, United were caught in the hot, but Jim McInally came to the rescue with a well-taken goal. He put it away quite beautifully, totally composed when he struck it home.
Did we see the value of Kevin Gallagher here? He's raced down the right, played it across, and Jim McInally, full of composure, just stroked it into the far corner.
He's become quite an experienced European campaigner himself, has Jim McInally, hasn't he?
He has, yes. I mean, he featured prominently in United's run to the Cup final a couple of seasons ago, and he's proved to be a good player for them.
The man, of course, tonight, Billy, who tormented Glentoran, if you like, was Kevin Gallagher again. His contribution was quite superb, especially down both flanks. He alternated from right to left a lot, didn't he?
Yeah, I think that was a feature of it, Jim, that he's tormented them, as you say, down both flanks, showing good close control, and with the electric pace that he has, that's always going to cause problems for teams.
And Jim McLean, I think Jackie Fullerton said it, he was smiling tonight. He should be happy with that one.
I think he'll be quite pleased deep down. I mean, United have had a fairly poor start to the season by their standards, and he'll be delighted with tonight's result.
And Van der Hoorn looks a bit of a player too, yet again tonight. Determined player. A Dutchman, not as big Jackie was calling him a Yugoslav. He's a Dutchman. What do you make of Van der Hoorn?
Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen much of him, to be honest, Jim, but certainly in tonight's evidence, he looks as if he'll be a real good player for United.
Briefly, Billy, going through then our 5 representatives, of course, you're hopeful that your own club Celtic go through. You've already said that you think they can. What about Rangers? A tough one? Obviously very tough mountain to climb.
Well, Rangers have the proverbial mountain to climb, yes. I mean, stranger things have happened in football, but I wouldn't put money on them.
Aberdeen, you're still hopeful. Dundee United, obviously, we think they're as good as through. Yeah. And Hibs, a bit of a fight over in Hungary.
I have a sneaky feeling that Hibs might do it. I think they're well equipped to defend, and they might put up a good show over there.
Let's hope so, Billy. Thanks. Let me just briefly bring you up to date with some more results in tonight's European competitions. The European Cup, of course, Rangers 1, Bayern 3, Derry City 1, Benfica 2, Linfield 1, Dnipropetrovsk of the Soviet Union 2. In the Cup Winners' Cup, Anderlecht 6, Ballymena 0, Panathinaikos 3, Swansea City 2, Torpedo Moscow 5, Cork 0. In the UEFA Cup, Aberdeen 2, Rapid Vienna 1, Glentoran 1, Dundee United 3, and Vettigen 3, Dundalk 0. Well, that's it from this late edition of Scott Sport European Special. Plenty of sport action coming up on Scottish with Scott Sport Extra Time on Friday at the usual time of 10:35. And of course, Rob McLean will be keeping you up to date with all the sports stories on Scotland Today. From Billy Stack and myself, it's good night.